Who are you again?
I know, folks. We are
I
back.
don't remember who you are.
Good to see everybody. After I think it's been about a week since we've done the live chat.
At least.
Yeah, so I want to say welcome if you're joining us. It's been a while. Just we had gone straight through for quite a long time, and
10 weeks.
I think. Between doing this and then doing some of our own stuff. So it was one of these things that we didn't plan on taking a week off. It just kind of happened that way. So, so we're back tonight. The other thing was the weather. We've had some really nice weather.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, today was a nice day. 60s, early 70s.
Low 70s.
Low 70s. That's what I'm looking for. And so there was a nice day, and we've been having some decent weather. So it's one of these things we didn't, we went on live a couple times. We didn't get a lot of people because it was so nice out. So we said, well, let's just take some time, some time off and do this here. So now we're back tonight trying to say hi to everybody, seeing how everybody's doing. We have Andrew checking in from Louisville, as we have one of the sluggers in. So
he shared with me today that he goes to the same gym as Hall of Fame jockey Pat Day. Pat's won a few derbies and Triple Crown races, so it's someone who you would recognize if you saw, but the name isn't not gonna ring a bell for you. That is cool.
I would really like to see the machines that they have at a gym for a jockey. I can't imagine it's regular stuff. It's probably all hunched over, holding reins.
Did you ever
maybe a machine that does this? Yeah.
Did you ever see
I don't know. What would you do for a jockey gym? Right? I mean, you wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, but see, if you're a jockey, you're riding like this and you're cracking the whip and you need the strength. So I would imagine there'd be a lot of this stuff going on and a lot of this stuff going on, and wouldn't be a lot of leg work.
I would imagine a rowing machine would be what you would use.
Rowing and the forearm stuff on the machines there, and maybe the ropes.
You're familiar with Tim Conway's character Dorf?
Probably.
Dorf on golf.
Okay.
So he did a bunch of skits on Carson's Tonight Show. One playing for the Lakers, which is Bob. You're new. How are you?
I almost put on my Packer hat, but I grabbed the Steelers instead. The Packer was in my hand. I should have grabbed the Packer.
Do this
hat.
Once or twice a week, and he does his best to irritate me. And so he did the basketball one, and one of them, because Dorf is an older, short dude, but is rather chunky, is him as a jockey.
Oh, really? Okay.
You should go find the clip. We can't show it, obviously, because that.
Oh, is that the one where he's like on his knees and he's got the fake? Okay, yeah, I've seen some of those. Yeah, Dorf.
Yeah, the jockey one is hilarious.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And so is him playing for the Lakers. They just cut a hole in the. They had him stand. They raised the stage and put his knees through, and it's just funny stuff.
Oh, that's too funny.
Craig W., how are you, Mr. Wessel?
What do you say, Craig? So speaking of jockeys, I actually played a game today. I did a video up on my YouTube channel.
I saw.
Racing game, but you're probably right. It was probably based on a horse racing game.
Well, there is a lot of dirt track racing, but yeah, that's horse racing.
Yeah, it was called Straightaway, but it was
Straightaway is a race in a circle.
Yeah, I think it's Hugging the Rails is the original name of it, but I found it as Straightaway. So no game last night.
I'm not taking next weekend off for golf, and so Uncle Ron needs time to recharge. We did do a show yesterday, though. Yeah,
we did Digital to Dice. We recorded that yesterday and put that up. So we have a new show there. But so I've been just playing a lot of games on the kitchen table, the dining room table, I should say. So I haven't been on the computer at all. In fact, this is the first time I've really been on the computer all day. And before, I'd be on the computer all day. I'd be doing stuff or printing stuff or playing a game or doing something. But I've been playing on the tabletop lately, and it's been much more personal, much more intimate, if you will. And I've had some fun.
I don't want to hear about you and intimacy, okay?
Oh, when it's the 1970 Bruins, it's very intimate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every time Orr takes a shot, it's intimate. Yes, it is.
Not even. Thanks for that image. Yeah. How you doing, Bruce?
The racing, yeah, all that racing game was a roll of the dice, just one roll, and
Very
you move
clever though, because it's what, 4 colored or 4 or 5 colored.
six cars.
But
Yep.
but it's like ball bearings that you shake to determine who rolls
Oh
first,
yeah,
right?
that
Yeah,
thing
that's
is
very clever.
incredible. It looks like a lollipop. Okay.
It does.
And in the circle of the lollipop are the 6 little balls, and they all have different colors, and they represent the colors of the car. So you shake it up and you hold it upside down, and they all drop into the stem, and that shows you the order of who gets to go first. It actually shows you the order of lining them up, and it also shows you the order of who rolls first. So
very clever.
I love that, yeah. And it's hard to find that with that little lollipop thing intact. That a lot of them are busted like that. I suppose you could roll dice and try to figure out an order too if you really wanted to. But the idea of shaking it up,
I like it. It's very clever.
And that way, after it's called a spurt. Everybody rolls the dice and moves accordingly. That's a spurt. Shake it up and go again, and it's all random.
I didn't watch the entire thing. The 11 minutes was just too long. Did you do the full 5 laps or no?
I only did 2 laps. I
so.
started to do 3 laps. That was the third take. The first take I messed up. The second take was going well until somebody called, and the iPad tried to answer the call, and it stopped the recording. And I had got through 2 laps really quick. So when I set it up for the third time,
you had done it.
The second lap was going so slow. I was like, all right, let's just do 2 laps and call it, because I just want to show off this game a little bit. So,
Craig, I have watched the marble races. Those are fun.
They are. There was one I saw where they dropped the marbles, and it was like on a beach in the sand, and it's all carved out, and it was like 5-6 minutes long. It went on, and the guys were commentating on the marbles, and it was fun. There's another one. It's an Olympic one where they kind of drop and they go down this Olympic track too.
They're fun. For this year, he did Formula 1 races, and so he set up a racetrack to do them. And sometimes there's sand, and he had an elevator to bring him back up to the top using the Connects. They're not the Legos, but the Connects things, and those are incredible. My wife and I will watch that sometimes at lunch. Like,
they're fun. They're fun.
They are fun, and she's going.
And the play-by-play is pretty good. And here comes the orange guy, no, the green Gargantua. He catches them, and then it's Black Betty up the rear and makes a move, and he has names for all the marbles, and it's a good time. It is fun.
I mean, and everything's on Lego platforms. I mean, the amount of money he has into this has got to be in the hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's not a cheap setup.
Just carving out the sand must take all day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So, but we go on. Number 27. Well, I like that car. Number 27 car.
Jacques or Gilles Villeneuve?
I'm not sure.
He'll tell me.
That's a nice looking car, though. So the golf game arrived today. So I should be playing some golf later tonight. Probably won't get to doing any videos of it. I was going to do an unboxing, but I don't know. I might not even. I might just open it up and take a look at it.
I bet you're pretty exciting.
I was looking for a new game to play, and I was like, what should I get involved in something here? What should I do? And it's like, hopefully the golf game comes today and I can play it tonight. So I'm gonna play around a little bit with it tonight. Maybe just play one golf or just play around and see if I can get used to it. So the banner has been behaving.
Banner gets a brother this week, by the way.
Banner number 2 is coming in.
Okay, and so Stefan tells me it's Gilles Villeneuve, who, don't look at how he died, okay? It's nasty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's one of the racing accidents. Gilles, now the Formula 1 circuit in Montreal is named after him. French-Canadian, obviously. His son raced Indy cars in Formula 1 in the 90s.
Yeah, I hope. I've been watching a lot of videos on the History Maker Golf, and I was telling Ron the other day, maybe I even said it on the podcast, I was a little confused because it looked like some people were playing and they were just sorting who advanced and who didn't, and it almost looked like a game of elimination. I was like, well, that doesn't look very fun. And then there was another video of people actually playing the holes out, and I'm like, well, what's going on with this game? Well, I guess there's, the broader picture of whittling down 72 golfers or what it is, to whittling it down to the final 10 or 12, and then you play the final 10 or 12. So I was like, that makes sense.
That might be the one and Andrew's got the 2019 season, the all-time grades that you might be do the fictional stuff for.
If they have it, I got the all-time greats. I got Course Pack 1 and whatever comes with it, and I haven't opened the box yet. It's still on the table. It got here like an hour ago, and I was watching Mission Impossible 5. I've gone back and watched them all. I've never seen them all from beginning to end.
I watched the first one and went, no, I'm not watching any more of that.
I like that. In fact, everything I do here now, I get that in my head. Like I get my Altoids here. I was like trying to open. It's like dun 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 dun. I like them all. They're all fun. I mean, none of them are unbelievable, but they're all fun. And so this one here I'm watching. Then I got one more after this to do. So they are fun. They're just a good, action movie, like summer action movies. What they're like, And let's see, what do we got here? The first round of winning get you the weekend qualifying. Second round get you to the leaders on Sunday. Then you play out the whole sort of. Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I couldn't figure out, because when I was watching the different videos, I was like, one guy's like just sifting through piles, and I'm like, well, that doesn't look like a lot of fun, And then I finally saw someone that did the whole video, like from the whittling down to the final day to playing the actual holes, and it was like a 3-hour video. So it was a long day to do that, but I suppose you can do whatever you want. You could probably just pick 10 guys or 8 guys and play them out if you wanted to. And so I'll no doubt be doing a big tournament at some point. The Mission Impossible is pretty good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, and I'm not raving about them, but they are good. They're fun, and I love the gadgets. That's the best thing about any of those. It's almost like a MacGyver type of thing when they're like, okay, I'm patched into the waterworks. Okay, I'm shutting off water now. Okay, go through. All right, hurry. I got a guy on the camera. He's coming right at you. Okay, close the door now. Okay, closing the door. And then he takes something, he shoots a little dart, and it turns the camera off. And then he puts on a mask, and he looks like someone else. It's just fun. It's fun.
When the cable channel FX started up, they reread all those. And I didn't know that Leonard Nimoy was on the last couple seasons of the TV show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I don't know if I even watched it.
You'd like the TV show. They're very clever stories.
Are they dated though? They're probably dated to the 60s.
Well,
right?
there's no computers or anything like that. It is late 60s, early 70s.
Maybe they'd be all right.
Good stuff is good stuff. It's not. Yeah. How you doing, Lisa?
Hi. Been meaning to chat with you. I haven't talked to you in a long time. So hopefully things are going well for you. Things are just fair over here. I have my good days and my bad days and my real bad days, but today's been an okay day.
Yeah, Craig, it might have been the last season. There was a lot of turnover on the.
That was just before me, the Mission Impossible TV show. So, how do I look? Do I look okay? I just shaved. How do I look? Actually, I shaved yesterday. How do I look? Fine. I look fine today? Good. As long as I look fine today, that's all right.
Remember, it's better to look good than to feel good.
I don't know.
I'm sure Happen Chatter, it's been on several of those decades or something like that channels, but
yeah, I'll have to go check that out. What I like to do is just go boop, Mission Impossible, and it brings up what you can watch for free. It's pretty good. Oh, well, thank you very much. Look at that, huh? Wait is it? Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Makes my day.
Here.
Stop it. Stop. Oh, boy. I'd be doing a lot better if I could play hockey. I just want to play hockey. Just please let me play hockey. I don't, there's no need for a chain on that hockey rink. You're only going to put a few people in there. We'll be fine. I'm telling you. We'll be fine. All right. So what did you see here? You were flipping through Hulu and Cool Hand Luke. Oh, I saw that year. That was another Saturday afternoon movie type thing that you'd watch. When you kick it back on Saturday afternoon, you're like, I don't feel like doing nothing. Oh, Cool Hand Luke. That's what you do.
Cool. RF, what'd you buy?
Yeah, he's got a ton of games. Oh, he just come out with a new hockey season too, I think. I don't know if it's 77, 78 or 78, 79. I can't wait till he gets to the 80s. That's going to be real fun.
One of the few games that don't have a his. He's also got a new college golf and college tennis game.
I saw that. I don't like the college stuff though. I just don't. I like the pros. They've already started opening the rinks, but for youth only. I don't know. None of this makes sense. None of this makes any sense at all. But the kids have started skating. That's what I do know. I'm hearing after the 4th of July, we might be lucky enough if the king opens up the rinks that we can play. But who knows? Good to see you.
Hi, Gilles.
Yeah, we're back. We've been off for a little while. We decided to come back on tonight. We were supposed to be on last week, and it just didn't happen. Oh, spring coming baseball is good.
You like that one.
I like the spring coming baseball. Yeah. Oh, but you got to remember though, when you're rolling the dice, you only check that third dice on the odd innings, not every inning, because in the rule book, it doesn't. It says it in one area, but not in another. And somebody pointed that out. So I was rolling that extra dice every inning, and I got a lot of high scores. So only roll it on the odd innings, not the even innings. And that'll bring your scores down and be a little bit better. Yeah, complain Texas. I got friends of mine that are already playing in other parts of the country. But here we can't because we can't. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know how he gets it done either, but he does a nice job with it. So
What did I show off this weekend?
Oh, you were doing swimming. Yep. So but boy, the weather's been good. Finally, remember we had March 8th for 3 months?
It was Monday, March 9th for 10 weeks.
Yeah. So
and then it was August 1st.
Finally, we got some good weather going. Boy, we went up to New Hampshire this weekend, and it just felt like you were out of jail. It really did. Is that some places required wearing masks, and other places said it's just suggested. And no matter what store we went in, there was at least 30-40% of the people didn't have a mask on. It was nice to see that the chains come off for a little while. Like you get a little freedom, you know what I mean? So people, eating at restaurants and stuff like that. That was nice to see. And we just poked around a couple of stores and did our thing. So yeah, hockey players are tough. They are tough.
Great, it's interesting to watch a hockey players and then a soccer player.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mungo Jerry? In the summertime, when the
right.
21 I don't have.
I think I have 20. I haven't played 21. I have 20. I have a hard time with it. I have a hard time playing that. I mean, it just set up a quick game, you're fine. But I was trying to play an old game and get the stadium to come up, and I couldn't figure it out. And I like the animations of it. That's fun. It's just such a deep game, and it's just you really need to take the time to do it all. So, and Craig says about 30%. That's good. Oh, he's looking at the 1981
Olympics are right across the lake from where I live now.
Yep, I did the 19. Was it 29?
20. In Antwerp.
1920. Okay, 19. I did the 1920 Hockey Olympics, and actually USA ended up winning that. Canada somehow lost to somebody, and that allowed USA to slip in and take it. So that was kind of fun.
All right. If the Turkish guy wants to ask a couple of questions, we'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm about to do Tokyo 64.
Oh, that should be fun. That should be fun. Yeah, Tokyo, yeah. Is that before Godzilla went through or after?
During.
Oh, man.
During.
I hope he didn't wreck the swimming pools. Scott, I've been trying to find whistles, so I'm going to buy whistles for all my referees so everybody has their own.
Electronic whistle.
Now they have an electronic one, a push button, huh? That might, that's not a bad idea.
No.
It'll save your teeth. You don't know how many times I go to blow the whistle and you bang your teeth and you can.
Oh, sure. Especially if you're doing it in a hurry.
Yeah. I mean, you get good at it. You do it, 20 or 30 times in an hour and you get good at it. Now, I haven't blown a whistle in 3 months. So, I mean, but I like that idea. Just hit the button, have the whistle blow. I think that's fantastic. If you're not pulling my leg.
What were you looking for hockey-wise up in New Hampshire?
Whistles. I went to
is that what you're trying to find?
I went to the store here because they opened up the sports store here. And I went into the pure hockey store and they got the whistles there. And I was going to grab as many as they had, 5 or 6 or 7 of them, right? Nobody at the front desk. And there was a lady and 2 kids sitting at the front desk. nobody come over. I'm like, well, I'm not going to sit here forever. I looked around. I didn't see anybody. And every time you go into the store, you never see anybody. It's like, I could just grab all this stuff and walk out the door. I mean, they'd have me on camera. Okay. But if I put on a mask and went in and just took everything, well, Jeebus Creepers, have somebody there. I'm looking to buy some stuff.
Yes. I did retail for 10 years. I know all about
I've walked out of so many stores because there's no one there to buy from. I've had so much stuff in my hands. It's like no one's here to check me out. So drop it and go. And I went to New Hampshire, the same thing. Everybody was busy with somebody else. And I was like, I just want to see if you guys got whistles and just, sorry, got to go.
Would you like to ask a question?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that what you think of the show?
That's what she thinks of the show, yeah. I thought of you because when I was in CV, the air conditioner kicked on. It's okay, M. I thought of you with this weekend because the rubbing alcohol selection at CVS was full.
Really? You should have grabbed me some and sent them down.
Are you still not being able to get that stuff?
I really haven't looked, to be honest with you. I think a lot of the stuff is back in stock. So, yeah, that's Emily the cat.
Emily the cat. She's now sniffing the air conditioner. If she'd been in earlier, she would have heard it kick on before. Emily is 9 on the 4th.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Does she ever swat the banner?
I told you she's scared of the banner because when Sarah had it up on the hooks, it fell one night. I got scratched and Emily ran away. So not literally ran away, but she ran out of the room. So
Pittsburgh, I guess, is getting a little bit better with stuff, so that's good. Hope you're staying safe out there.
What are you doing, Em? And so this is what we've come to. Watching my cat sniff things.
What is she gonna do? She would
be the ultimate in Mission Impossible. She's gonna cuddle on my legs in a minute. Is what she's gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to here in the chat room? We haven't talked to you guys in quite some time. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Yeah, we're getting through. Thought we'd be a little further along than we are now on June 15th, but we're kind of not. But it is what it is, depending on what part of the country you're in.
Your new cases are way, way, way down.
Oh yeah,
you were at 1,000 about 3 weeks ago, and now you're 200 a day, which is significantly better.
I wouldn't be surprised if most people here already had it and get rid of it, didn't know it. That's my gut, just how I feel about it. But
so that's good for reopening things, I think, for you.
You would think it is, but no matter what numbers we get here, the guy still is doom and gloom, and just I'm convinced even if they had a cure, this guy still would just be slow. I just nothing makes sense right now. Nothing makes sense. Apachata, good to see you, bud. Yeah, that's how it should be. It just your own discretion, really. That's what it should be. Michigan. Yeah, I heard. Didn't they overturn the governor over there? The Wicked Witch of the West.
That was Wisconsin. That wasn't.
I thought Michigan too. I thought somebody they had the judge overturned some of the ridiculous stuff. Salons open up today. That's good. Good to see that.
Yeah, the tattoo parlor next to me opened up a couple of weeks ago.
New Zealand's COVID free. You wonder if they just didn't get it or if everybody had it and get rid of it.
They're an island. If no one's traveling to the island, there's only so many places they can go.
Yeah, but still, once it gets on the island, we're an island too. And people flew into here and got us, Yep. No, nobody likes that. Two wrongs don't make a right. 10 wrongs don't make a right. And that's what's going on right now.
But 2 rights.
Yeah, there's free test. They want to test everybody now. So we're going to have an uprising cases so he can keep things shut down. I agree, Scott. They're just, I don't know.
Yeah, the wife got tested because she works in healthcare. And she did not enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a crappy test. It's just
it's a snotty test.
Yeah, it is. It's yeah, we're supposed to start playing hockey after July 4th. I'll believe it when I see it. It's just unbelievable. Let's see. Jerry, what do you got going on here? Okay, that's the one that overturned the governor. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, so much has happened since we last talked to everybody, and none of it good, really, for the most part. So, but I still can't go out and skate. I thought they were going to take the chains off that little hockey rink, and we were all going to go play this weekend, but nope, can't do that. They did have a protest in town, though, so I will say they the protest was allowed. 5 people playing hockey not allowed. Just so you get what's happening. Well, at least we're consistent, right? We're consistent with what's allowed and who can be safe and who can't. So that's good. Good to know. Good to know. And
Still think you should do the Wayne's World thing and put it out in the street. Car.
I know. Great idea. Block the street, block the widest street in town, and play street hockey. And it's a protest.
Yeah, you go on 128 and
Right.
play street hockey.
We'll stop it. We'll just put up the signs and have our protest and play hockey, right? What are they going to say? What are they going to say? So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to we're going to have a protest and play hockey. We joked about that. Bob, we joked about that like a month ago when all this stuff happened, or 3 weeks ago. It's like, we're going to have a protest, but we're going to play hockey instead. You know, and I wasn't the only one. Pickled one, what's going on? Yeah, it's funny how cases go down when you open things up.
We haven't eaten inside yet. We've eaten outside a few places, but cool.
I was in Pittsburgh in 2011. I did the finals out there.
For hockey, or
Yeah, we had the hockey finals out there in Pittsburgh, in the Pittsburgh area. And we actually went downtown. We ate downtown for dinner. It was pretty nice. I like the bridges. Kind of cool
yes,
down there in Pittsburgh. In fact, I was in Pittsburgh once or twice. Once I drove. That was a long drive. And then the second time, I think I flew.
that's a long drive from where we.
It was 11 hours for me. And we drove, we tried to take our time and do it in a couple of days, whatever, but we ended up driving right through and driving right back. That was a tough ride.
I bet so.
Yeah. Well, that's not a bad thing. We're trying to lose some weight over here. So the Chinese buffets, we're going to try to ixnay the buffets.
What? No more wontons for you?
Oh, it's still going to go. Just not the buffets. We'll still go once in a while. But what's going on there?
How are you?
Toto, what's happening? Where did they have the roller hockey tournament? There was oh boy. Was it Harmerville? I'm trying to remember where it was. There was a rink there that there was 3 rinks. Yeah, and when we were there, they melted, or they didn't have one ice. One was roller hockey. So they had 2 ice and a roller hockey rink at this place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And boy, I'm trying to think who the guy who owned it. John Rue owned it. So wherever that was. Maybe I can look it up real quick. John Rue Hockey. No, maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Oh well, I'll find it at some time. But anyway, yeah. So we went out there. It was a long drive. It was fun. It was a fun ride out there. We actually, that was weird because you had these big tunnels. And you went into these tunnels, and they were forever because I think they cut through the mountains or something like that.
Oh yeah,
They were really weird going into. It was like they were like horror movie tunnels. I was here like 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, so that's where we were. We were just outside of town, I think. So what's going on with the Fat Lives Matter open the buffets? That's a good one.
Hey, Burger King delivers still, okay?
What's going on, Dave? We're just talking about Chinese food here.
Yep.
Oh, your dad used to play pickup ice hockey. Okay, yeah, it's a neat place. It's got a nice little kitchen area and restaurant inside the rink, and the 2 ice rinks and the 1 roller rink. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. We had a big crowd there. One of the biggest crowd I've ever seen for roller
Really?
hockey. Place was rocking. The place was rocking. Yeah.
So have you recovered from that steak bomb you had the last time we did the show?
Oh my god, yeah. Dave wants me to take me to this China Sky place. It's like, I think I'm still full from that steak bomb. That was a monster. It was great, but it was a monster. You know. If I can find that Pittsburgh one on the YouTubes here. But yeah, he wants to go to some some other place. I'm like, oh boy.
China Sky. Stay away from the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah, no, I can't find that one there. So we'll have to just go with
Sammy Sosa Todd's been bleaching his skin.
Really?
Yep.
Oh boy. I think I was watching a little bit of that. Hi, Sean. Good to see you.
How you doing?
So kind of back here saying hi. Some people.
McGuire hit a home run the night I got married. In 98.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I remember watching the one he hit out and it hit like the Minolta sign or something like that?
The Alpha Ice Complex.
Maybe that's what it is. If I can find the place here.
Good for you, Mungo Jerry. Is there a favorite Winter Olympic sport? I will say this: the speed skating averages need some work. I did one of Hayden's races, and he broke the world record by 4.5 seconds, the Olympic record by 6. No. But they're fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't find the rink that he was at. That's all right. But yeah, you know, did they cancel the season?
They haven't canceled the season, but there's no guarantee there'll be a season now, and it has nothing to do with the virus. It has everything to do with money.
Yeah. Oh, good. I want to see some of the videos in that Winter Olympics. That's going to be fun. That stuff. Bonds and Clemens.
To be with never a Hall of Famer.
Sosa was pretty good, though.
I'd have to look at Sosa's numbers. Good to see you, Craig. Bobsledding's fun. Mount Van Hoven.
Yeah.
Because it's really fast. And it doesn't look very comfortable. Four people.
Yeah,
helmets.
People jammed in there.
It looks like you threw together in your garage drunk on a Saturday night.
yeah. What's even worse is the guys. What is it? Is it the luge? Or
the luge.
The skeleton when they're laying like on their back, going down with their feet first. I'm like, dude, that just screams ankle break. It just screams an ankle break.
It kind of screams. I hope you didn't look at the Playboy before we read this, right?
Oh man, no way. I did the bobsled because you're all tucked in there, but to be laying back and have your feet out, no, that's going to your feet. No, that's just like
going 65, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, then if you hit your feet, they're gone. There's a broken leg. You know, no thanks.
Yeah, speed skating's a fun sport.
Sometimes. If it's a long one, it looks kind of boring because they just take their time pacing themselves. But
yeah, and that's what the luge is insane. You're in a rubber latex suit. I mean, it's the only sport I've ever seen that is timed to the 1,000th of a second.
Yeah, well, you're talking different people, different times right now. And you're talking about people in the best shape of their lives, and they're talking about they don't want to get sick.
Baseball? No, has everything. This isn't virus. This is money.
But they keep bringing up that if I'm going to play and potentially get sick, then I want to make a lot of money. I don't know. Cool Runnings. Okay.
And Bonnie Blair.
Yep. And the fireside chat. Yeah, Digital to Dice. Yeah, thanks a lot. We didn't know what to do, so we just kind of chatted. And once in a while, it's fun just to chat and just on anything that pops up while we're talking. 77 Giants was an Action PC. Yeah, cool. Action PC is a fun one to do.
Interesting, because the 78 team was actually halfway decent. Yeah, what they're doing in the minor leagues, we'll know when I think there's a drop dead day here next week to see if there'll be even a minor league season. It's just sick. It really is just sick.
You know, I haven't followed a lot of it, but I just keep hearing people complaining about the owners. And it's just like, you know,
the players I think are the baddies this time.
But
there's no good guy here.
Right. But here's what I would say to the players, because you always hear the players talk about, oh well this and oh well that and the other thing. Here's what I would tell the players. It's like, look, why don't you buy a team? Take all your money and buy a team, and then you can do whatever you want. All this stuff that you think the owner should be doing, I want to see you do. If you buy the team, I want to see you pay the players more. I want to see you give all the profits to the players. I want to see you do some of the stuff that you said that your owner should do. It's a lot different when it's your money. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm not sticking up for millionaires or billionaires, but I'm just saying it's real easy to tell somebody else what to do with their money. And if you think that's a good idea, then you own the team. And you pay all the people this, and you do everything that you said you would do as an owner. And I bet that if you were in the owner's box and you were looking at your own set of books, you'd have people saying that is not a good idea. Just me. And I know the players are trying to get everything they can, but I just think that, you know,
I think it will do more damage than 94, because I do think that eventually that the rest of the sports come back. We had golf come back this week. You know, I think once we get the logistics work out for how the Stanley Cup tournament will go forward, the NBA will play into September for their playoffs, and football will come back. I think the NFL will have a regular season. Whether there's fans or not, it's another story, but regular season. And so for baseball not to play, when everything else is at least okay, we may not like all the arrangements, let's see what we can figure out, is just completely and utterly selfish, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, going to what Bob says here, if the independent minors catch on, that's how I started watching minor league hockey. Was in 1994-95, the NHL, they had the lockout, whatever it was, whatever, they weren't playing. And the American Hockey League was. And those buildings were getting packed with people who wanted to watch hockey. And that's how I started going to Worcester to see the Ice Cats. And we ended up getting season tickets. And we had more fun there. And they were cheap. And we had a good time. And for 10 years, we had season tickets out there. And I would have never heard about them. Never would have known about them if it wasn't for the lockout in 94-95 of the NHL. So, yes, when the top guys don't play, people will watch other things, and they might not stick there and stay there once the pros comes back, but they will go watch some other things. And for me, I stopped going to Bruins games. I started to go to minor games. I was like, there's a better value for me.
Yeah, better value. You've met some people that you've become friends with. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Oh, we have the owner of the Packers here. Nice. Yes. Nice. So here's an owner. Maybe he can talk about how the team runs.
But the Packers books are open because it is public.
Yeah. I was kidding. Well, that's the thing, that's what I was saying. You don't see Jeter throwing around money with the Marlins. He's part owner. Well, it's a much different story when you're in charge. It's easy when you're the worker to say, we need to do all this stuff here. But when you're the guy, when it's your thing, you see things from a completely different point of view. And you might not think it's a good idea to take 90% of the profits and give it to the players. The players think it's a good idea, but I guarantee if they were the owner, they'd be like, whoa, all the risk is on me. The risk is not on the players. The risk is on the owner. So the risk and reward goes to the person taking the risk.
Right.
The players, they get paid. There's no risk for them. If the stadium collapses and they go out of business, the players go play somewhere else. The owner's out that money. And I know that wouldn't happen. But I mean, anything that happens, it's the responsibility of owners. If the team gets sued, the owners pay, not the players. Okay, so there's all different liabilities and concerns and considerations that come with running a business that you don't have when you're an employee. You just don't have. You work at Dunkin' Donuts and something happens, you punch out and you go home, and the company has to deal with it. And that's the big difference too, is that the big difference between being an employee and employer. And I'm not sticking up for either side here. I'm just stating the facts that the evil business owner, there are some for sure, but they also have a heck of a lot more on their shoulders than a player does. International baseball. Yep.
No.
Matt, no, we tried one time and couldn't get it to work with the hockey, I think it was. And so
There's some people who do draft leagues and stuff like that, but it's something that we've not had a lot of success with and really not a lot of desire to do.
we actually played strat hockey one night.
Strat
And
did
that
all right.
connected. All the complaining about the strat stuff, it connected and worked no problem, you know. Let's see what they say here. Yeah, that might have brought baseball back, so it might need something like that. ID says, this got people not doing what they should be doing. Oh, 10 minutes from Lambeau. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I wonder if that pays anything. Did they get like yearly paychecks, or is it just
you get like dividend checks or something like that?
I'm just wondering how that works. And if you went to sell it, I mean, you know, just curious how that works. Because
Like any other stock, they can be traded, but there's bylaws and how much you can own. So it's
they
not
had
like
that.
someone could go out and buy 20% of the company.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to hear how that actually works.
No payouts. We get nothing, just bragging rights. Cool.
Well, you must get something at the end, because if they're hanging on to your money, whether it's a few hundred or a few thousand, it's, you know, there's got to be something there you get back, I would think. Maybe not.
I know. You get to own part of an NFL franchise.
You can own part of Digital to Dice if you want to, if you want to send me some money. It doesn't pay any dividends, but you could be part owner, right? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. Just thinking out loud, Jacket. So anyway, so we just wanted to come on real quick tonight and talk to some people and say hi. Let everybody know we're still here. We're still around. It's just the good weather was here. We were going every night. We were hitting it really hard, and it was just one of these things where it's like, let's take a little bit of time and just do some other things, or enjoy the weather, or enjoy dinner, or whatever we decide to do.
Oh, they have a stockholder meeting every year at Lambeau.
Do they have punch and pie, I hope?
I'm sure it's brats and beer. It's Wisconsin.
Yeah. I imagine that the stock goes up, so you must like anything else.
I'm not sure. I know they issued more of it when they did the stadium renovations. So.
Oh, well. So anyway, so we're going to wrap things up here. We got it coming up on 45 minutes. We just wanted to jump on and say hi. Oh, hi, Bruins fan.
Hi, Bruins fan.
Long time viewer. Thanks so much. Good to have another
listener, first time caller.
Good to have a Bruins fan around, that's for sure. Yes, we need hockey.
Oh, yeah, there's certainly not enough Bruins fans in this chat.
We need some Bruins fans. We need more Bruins fans. That's what we need to do.
ESOB, you know?
No, we just like to stick together. So I'm interested to see the hockey when it comes back. I hope they start adding fans a little bit. It was nice to see NASCAR had a little bit of fans in the stands this weekend. So it's slowly coming back. I figured it would come back in the South. I mean, they're opening up a lot faster. So
it depends on what the hubs are. And
Davey boy. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. How do you like that? Jacket? Yeah. It's been too long.
The hubs are.
They've been to the Cup twice since they won it, and they lost both times. It's too bad. But it's still fun. Thanks, Bruce and Laura. Yeah, we had a lot of good times on here, and we'll still have some good times here. It was getting through a crazy time. I think when the weather broke,
Where's my Bruins jersey?
I thought you had a Bruins jersey, no?
No.
I think we'll get you a Bruins banner. What do you think, folks? Should we all chip in and get Ron a Bruins banner?
No.
There we go.
Not as bad as the Loops, but no. Where's your Stefan Richer 44 Habs jersey there, Gardner?
Yeah, I don't have a Habs jersey. I don't think I have anything Canadians in this house, and I made sure I don't. That's the one team I like the original 6 teams, and I got some Blackhawks stuff. I got some Red Wings. I got some Rangers. I got some Maple Leafs. Canadians is the one original 16 that I just don't have.
Disgusting, just disgusting.
I don't even think I ever had a Canadians pennant, and I bought a lot of pennants when I was a kid. I think the Canadians the one I just couldn't do.
I have your address.
Oh yeah, yes you do.
Yeah, yep. I can take care of that.
Good, I got some things I'll send you too. Nice big Bruins blow up bear or something.
A blow up doll.
A blow up bear. We'll put it in the background.
Japanese blow up dolls with the Bruins jersey on there.
With the evil eyes that just kind of glow at you. Man, we started watching horror movies this weekend. Oh man, it was some crazy stuff. It's like, what do you watch? It was something about a haunted hotel room, and every time somebody went in there, they got captured, and then they clean it up, and they're like, oh, we got this hotel room's open. And every time someone in there, they would die. It was like, what are you doing? People keep dying. You keep renting out this hotel room. It's obviously haunted. Hello.
Just don't bring the Polaroid.
Oh,
Patrice Brisebois.
That was another show we saw. I don't know if it was a show or if it was a movie about a haunted camera. I think it was a movie, a Polaroid camera.
Yeah, we've talked. That's why I brought it up. You've talked about it several times.
It was called, I think it was called Polaroid. I think it was called Polaroid. And it was about the camera. You took pictures and you saw the ghost in the back. And every time you took a new picture, the ghost would jump to the other picture. It was kind of cool. So anyway, well, let's wrap this things up here. This tonight's show up so I can go play that new golf game.
There you go.
Chill out and maybe listen to my Yacht Rock Radio.
Did you see someone in the Facebook group posted a book on it?
I did. I didn't know it was a Yacht Rock Radio. I mean, that only started a few years ago too. It was kind of a break off. They have it on in the summertime.
Yeah.
But now they've gone online with a ton of channels online that you don't get in the car. But I think in the summertime, they put Yacht Rock Radio on in the summertime so you can cruise around on the yacht with it or whatever. But it's like the best of AM radio. It's just, like, again, after a couple of hours, you hear the same cycle of songs coming to it.
The playlist isn't very deep.
It's great. It is great. It's a lot of classic hits from the 70s that you grew up with, sitting in the pool as a kid. But it's the Christopher Cross channel. Nothing wrong with that. But after a while, you want to hear something a little different. So good stuff. And Mike says that I love it too. It is soothing. It's soothing. If I have a bad day, I put it on and I just sailing takes me away. You know what I mean? That's what it does. You go sailing. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, they got a Floby. One of the announcers bought a Floby. We stay away from that. We stay away from the Floby. The Floby, that doesn't do good things. Steely Dan, yep, a lot of Steely Dan on that channel. Good stuff there.
Thanks, Bruins fan. I appreciate
it. Ron does a great job, and also Dave. I'm like a side note. I'm like a sidekick. I'm like Robin, and you're Batman. That's wow.
Do we need to massage your ego? It's okay, Davey. You do a good job.
I'm only kidding.
Randy Peterson, I could see buying the Floby.
Luckily, I didn't have to get one. I almost bought one.
You got your hair done. It looks.
I got my hair done. Yeah, it was getting nutty. Even for me, in my old age, it got a little nutty, a little crazy, a little wild and sassy. It did. So. All right, let's really wrap up this time here. It's getting hot downstairs. It's getting hot again. It was nice today. Now I think it's getting hot. Well, because probably have all these lights on.
85 here on Wednesday.
Oh, really? It's gonna be. Bald people don't. Yeah, This is true. This is true. Oh, yes. Yes, you like that one. I've had that a long time. A long time. I saw them. They played 2 or 3 years ago over in Foxborough, right next to where the Patriots play. Not the Foxborough State, but there's a club there. And they were good. They were really good. I really enjoyed them. So
Good morning, Patch.
that's good. It's good night all. Good night all. Good morning. So that's too funny. Yeah, we just kind of chatted a little bit tonight. Just kind of coming on to say hi because we haven't been on in quite some time. And yeah, thanks, Bob. Yeah, we used to do them every night, and then we backed off. I don't think we did one for a week just because how things turned out, and we had different things happening. Especially with it being light out now. So we started at 7 tonight. I just wanted to come on and say hi, see how everybody was doing, let everybody know that we're still here, that the Ron has a new banner coming in and things like that. So usually the show's a little bit more lively. Today wasn't a very good day for me until my golf game came in. I had a tough day. That's why I was watching Mission Impossible. Because otherwise I was just sleeping in bed all day, and I just don't want to do that. Oh, this song here, JoJo. Yes. Yeah, when you hit JoJo, but 3 times, it's time to change. Yeah. JoJo with those spinny lights. Whatever it is, I don't know the words, but you hear that, you're like, yep, time to change the channel. It is. Yeah, rock's so good, but it is. It just, you go through it twice. You listen to it twice, and you're like, all right, I got to put on something else. So
what do you think of Gentlemen Who Wear Fur? That's also a lyric in that song.
Oh, really? What was the one about
You've already said goodnight 4 times.
What was the one about the one that pours drinks? She make a mighty fine wife.
Oh, Brandy, you're a fine girl.
She pours the drinks at the locals. Oh, I forget how that goes.
What a good wife you would be.
What
but
a
instead,
good
I'm having fun with
be.
the village people on the sea. So,
okay, Brandy, yeah.
Yep.
That's another good one there. All these songs you heard as a kid, and you finally like start to listen to the lyrics of it. You're like, wow, that was pretty deep. That 6-year-old kid, I don't know. So, all right, we're signing off. Ron, thanks for joining me.
As always,
everybody that joined us in the chat and commented, thank you so much. It's good to be back here. Just jumping on real quick on a Monday night, just to say hi to everybody. We're hoping to be back on Wednesday. That's when we're scheduled to be back, so not on Tuesday. Hopefully on Wednesday. Hopefully going to do the Monday-Wednesday thing until my work schedule shakes out, and we'll see if that changes anything. And Bruins fan in Illinois. Oh, the Blackhawks aren't bad. I don't mind the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks are kind of fun, too. So take care. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in tonight, and we'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.